What if this reality is not the only one? What if every decision you've ever made created another version of you somewhere else, living out a different outcome? And what if those realities are no longer completely separate? Today we're exploring one of the darkest and most unsettling ideas ever discussed, the multiverse conspiracy. Not as science fiction, but as a possible explanation for glitches in reality, unexplained memories, and moments that feel like they were never meant to happen. The multiverse theory suggests that our universe may be just one among countless others. Some versions of the theory say these universes exist side by side, completely unaware of each other. Others suggest that reality splits every time a choice is made. In one universe you made this decision, in another you didn't. Physicists discuss this idea through concepts like quantum superposition, the many worlds interpretation, and parallel timelines. Officially, all of this remains theoretical, but the implications become disturbing when we ask what separates these universes in the first place. If multiple universes exist, something must keep them apart. And according to some scientists, that separation isn't a solid wall or an impenetrable barrier. It may be nothing more than fragile layers of reality itself. Under extreme conditions such as massive gravity, immense energy, or quantum instability, these layers could weaken. And if they do, it raises a terrifying possibility. Universes may not be as isolated as we believe. They may be leaking into one another. This idea takes on a darker tone when we look at the Mandela Effect. Millions of people remember things that officially never happened, movie quotes that were never said, logos that supposedly never existed. Historical events remembered differently by large groups of people. The mainstream explanation claims this is nothing more than faulty memory. But the conspiracy theory suggests something far more unsettling. What if those memories are real, just from a different version of reality? What if at some point consciousness shifted but memory didn't update correctly? Quantum physics adds fuel to this fear. At the smallest scales, particles behave differently when they are observed. Reality itself appears to change based on awareness. Experiments show that particles can exist in multiple states at once, until someone looks. This leads to a disturbing question. If consciousness can influence reality, what happens when consciousness itself moves between realities? Some believe that near-death experiences, deep comas, or extreme trauma could cause awareness to jump to a nearly identical universe where survival was possible. The world would look the same. The people would be the same. But the timeline would not be. This is where the conspiracy deepens even further. There are persistent rumors, never proven but never dismissed, that classified experiments have attempted to manipulate reality itself. Particle accelerators, high-energy collisions, and secret projects designed to explore dimensions beyond our own. According to this theory, governments don't fear aliens. They fear accidental crossover, because even a small disturbance could create instability, and a large one could cause timelines to merge or collapse. And if that ever happened, we might not even notice, because the new reality would feel normal. The most terrifying possibility of all is this. What if you are not originally from this universe? What if the feeling that something is off isn't anxiety but displacement? According to the darkest version of the theory, consciousness is the only thing that travels between universes. Bodies stay. Worlds stay. Only awareness moves. That would mean reality doesn't change. You do. Science tells us the multiverse is only a theory, but history shows that today's theories often become tomorrow's truths. If multiple realities exist, and if they are closer than we think, then the biggest mystery isn't what's out there. It's whether we've already crossed over and never realized it. If this video made you question reality, hit like. If you enjoy deep, dark mysteries like this, subscribe for more. And tell me in the comments, have you ever experienced something that felt like a glitch in reality?